If shame and fear have been controlling your faith, this is going to set you free. Hi, friends. I'm Toni, and this is day 4 of our 5-day series. I'm calling it the You Are Identity series because so often we focus on what we're not or what we think we're not. So things like, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough. And instead, we're flipping the script and we are focusing on who God says we are, what God says we are. So far, we have talked about how we are chosen, how we are known, and how we are safe. And today we're going to talk about how we are free. So let's look at our first verse. We got Romans 8:1. Therefore, there is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. So often, the thing that keeps us from living as a person who is free is that we're still listening to the voice of condemnation, and that voice is from the enemy. That is not from the Lord. So if you ever make a mistake or you're like, oh, I messed up so bad, I'm such an idiot, I'm so dumb, that is a voice of the enemy. That is not the voice from the Lord. That is a voice of condemnation. And Romans 8:1 just told us right here that there is no condemnation because we are in Jesus now. So my encouragement to you, the application, the homework, if you want, is to start when you make a mistake or when you start to beat yourself up for something, check what voice you're listening to, because God's voice is gentle and it is loving and it is kind and it is comforting. It is not a mean, condemning voice. So you are free. So listen to the voice that tells you that you are free and to live as though you are free. The next verse we're going to look at is Galatians 5:1. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. We get to live as people who are free from their past, who are free from their past sin, who are free from their past mistakes. Do not move forward in your walk with the Lord. I mean, you can. I can't tell you what to do, but I see a picture of somebody walking with the Lord, but then they're dragging this giant Santa Claus giant bag of their past, right? It's their past mistakes and their past sins and everything. They are yoked, they are attached to that. We are free from all that back there. We are free to walk with the Lord moving forward. We are not slaves to our past, to our sin anymore. So walk as somebody who is free from all that junk, who is free to make mistakes, who is free to try. Don't be a slave to all that condemnation stuff. Live in freedom with Jesus. We don't have to carry that stuff around with us anymore. We don't have to be burdened with that stuff anymore because we are free. Okay, last verse is going to be Ecclesiastes 11:4. Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. I touched on this a little bit just now, but we are free to try. We are free to step out in faith. We are free to do the work. We are free to make mistakes. So we need to stop overthinking things. We need to stop overanalyzing things. And we just need to ask the Lord, hey, what do you want me to do? And do the next right thing. Do what he tells us to do. And just because we don't, we don't need to be held down by the fear of what if we mess up, or what if I don't do it right, or what if I'm not good enough, or what if I'm not Christian enough, whatever that means. We are free to get out there, to do hard things, to do scary things, to do challenging things. We are free to do it. So we need to stop overthinking it and stop just staring at the clouds and get to work. Because we talked about the first day, how God has chosen us for this time for specific work. So it's time for us to walk in freedom and be free to do the work that he has for us. nice little tied up with the bow kind of idea, right? So that was video 4. The last one is tomorrow. If you have enjoyed it, please subscribe, and always remember that blessed is she who believes that he would fulfill the promises he's made to her.